How's it going, everyone? Another Canadian video games channel returning once again to Civilization 5 and the Hunnic Empire that is slowly conquering the world. We made significant improvements in almost every particular way we can yesterday. And you can see our civilization here is calmed down a little bit. We've finished off all of the recycling plants. So we've used 8 aluminum. We have access to 16. 10 of that 16 is naturally occurring within our empire now. We will be adding a little bit more here when we manage to include that as a component of our available resources. The workers here are very diligently connecting the cities to the empire. Salzburg is already connected because Klagenfurt maintained its harbor, and Salzburg has a direct road there. The direct road from Bregen to Innsbruck, unfortunately, passes through currently Austrian territory. It won't be Austrian for long, which does get in the way of the network of cities, which is okay. It's not a huge concern. So speaking of various victories, with the scientific victory, what we have access to right now is the SS cockpit. We also need access to the booster, which also provides nuclear missiles and guided missiles, as well as the stasis chamber and the engine. So they're all still a ways away, and there you get giant death robots if you go for nuclear fusion. And there's future tech at the very end here. Unfortunately, we still don't have combustion, which admittedly it's not going to take that long to do at this point. So if we wanted to go for nanotechnology, that requires robotics, which requires computers, which requires combined arms, which requires combustion. Combined arms will get us tanks and anti-tank guns and the Pentagon, which will have tanks long before we ever actually build a land ship. We would have access to tanks long before we ever got there. Computers give you the helicopter gunship and the Great Firewall. We can do advanced ballistics as soon as we do nuclear fusion, which gets us access to the atom bomb, bazooka, and nuclear plant. The nuclear plant is what I would be interested there. Maybe bazookas as well, but definitely the nuclear plant. And then we get access to the booster, missiles, and guided missiles, which are not a nuclear weapon. It's just a standard explosive missile. It's not nuclear. And that's a once-use item. Here we get mechanized infantry, which wouldn't be a terrible thing to have access to. Requires no special resources, which is nice. Of course, there's globalization, which is gain a delegate in the World Congress for every spy as a diplomat in another civ's capital. The internet to double tourist output. And the particle physics engine. So those are all good. But speaking of tourist output, our culture now includes a few cities that it hadn't previously. So let's see what we've got here. So those are artifacts, artifact. Okay, so we have a lot of artifacts, and we have access to the Sydney Opera House, which requires music. What kind of theming bonus do we want there? Different eras, but the same civilization. So, industrial music, modern music. Okay, so let's move that to Reef, and we'll reposition that within Reef to there. Good. And you want music all from the same era and civilization. Well, that might be a little bit more difficult to get a hold of. And you want great works of writing from different eras and not us. Huns, Austria, because that's from Bregen, so let's put that in there. And New Sarai has, that's Huns. So if we can swap out a Hunnic work for something that's not Austrian, like that. That would work out quite well for us. And they have a modern... Maybe I don't go for that. Maybe we work with a Mongolian. Well, it's Polish. Sure, we'll swap out a Polish medieval work for a Renaissance work. They provide different bonuses if they're from different eras? No. So let's give them a Renaissance work. We'll swap those. And we'll find that Polish work. There it is. And we'll plug that in there. The Library of World Literature. We need more art for that, but we primarily have non-art things. We've got lots of lots of stuff from things. Same era and civilization. So what's this? This is modern Huns, industrial Huns, and modern Huns, industrial Huns. Also, we have 2 of each. Rats. But yeah, so there we go. Trying to maximize our culture a little bit. As we take over things, we pick up whatever's left behind in those cities as we hit them. So when we took Salzburg, we got access to the Forbidden Palace. I think that was the Forbidden Palace. Yes. Which is just a good thing to come across. And I'm hoping that there'll be more and wonderful stuff in Graz, Vienna, and Linz. So that'll be good. Let's see how all this goes. Ethiopia, not really concerned about them. And yeah, we've proceeded above Maria Theresa here in terms of score, which is good to see. Good to see. Cape Town seems to be being left alone. Sugar connected for Kuala Lumpur. They like that. We are friends with Kuala Lumpur. And Cape Town is happy with that. And Levant is happy with that. And Samarkand is happy with that. Because they have sugar here? Yes. And Mobile Sam has received a promotion. Yeah, take the Medic 2 promotion. And just top yourself up there. And we've picked up another worker, so you can go and do something. I'm sure it'll be useful. This is rocket artillery, right. So we're going to want to put you somewhere where you've got shots at Graz. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Is that a good spot? It would be if we could see Graz, but at the moment we can't. We'll have to move someone in closer in order to get visibility. And you can relax. And you can head up over here. You won't have a shot this turn, but you will eventually. Sure. Send the general up over there. That's good. The infantry buckle down. It's not going to be pretty. And we'll just hold you off here. Now, we got to be careful, because there will be other ships coming to get in the way. So can we hit Graz? We can, and we'll be able to hit Graz with everything, which is good. That is very good. We'll hit Graz some more. We'll move you up a bit further just to keep an eye on things. We'll bring you in, and you'll hit Graz. We'll bring you in, and you can relax. And, well, there could be anti-air defenses there, but there probably aren't. So we'll do an attack on Graz. And that seems to have been successful. Good. That's good. And we have another bomber. I can get another run in on Graz. And now we know it's nice and safe. Excellent. Well, That was quite exciting. And now you will also have a shot at Graz, which will finish off the city. Wow, that's a one-turn takeover. You can't quite get there. You can't quite get there. So we'll just have to wait out the turn here. And we're running out of anti-air mobile SAMs. We're leaving them behind. So what do we have in production? Right, the SS cockpit. Are we okay leaving Hanoi undefended? I think so. We'll pull the machine gun nest there, and we'll bring that up to Bregan, and then the Bregan SAM can move up and defend our units. They're currently all within range of this mobile SAM here, but that's just one turn of, or one attack's worth of protection. It disappears after that. So now we're getting culture from Kuala Lumpur, which is over here. Good. And Cape Town is now thoroughly in our pocket. Excellent. Who else? Laventa. Laventa's happy. Laventa is thoroughly in our pocket. Is it going up, down? It's going down. Slowly. Samarkand. Samarkand was friendly with that. We are well behind getting them on side, but that's alright. And Sugar means Attila's Court is having a good day. And we've established a connection to Bregan. Have we? Oh, I suppose we have, yes, because there's roads from Salzburg to Bregan. Right. So what are you guys doing? You are constructing roads. And Salzburg has been connected because, again, roads through to Klagenfurt. And we have access to marbles if somebody likes that. Good! These are all good. And yeah, they get a shot in there. They're running caravans out of the city, feeding into Vienna, and feeding into Linz. Not entirely sure what they're attempting to achieve there, but there you go. So we will take Graz next turn. All of our equipment here will be able to move north and try and catch off the Austrian navy out of position, perhaps. Ooh, just got sight of some Greek equipment. We can safely move you around the corner here. That is quite alright. And there it is. A battleship. Not a battleship, a submarine. But because we know it's there, we can pick it off with our battleship. And that is thanks to this submarine for being able to see that. That's why we keep them around. Yeah, we'll put you there. They're a little spun out of position, but that's fine. And you can relax, and you can heal, and you can heal, and you can relax. And you can continue moving up this way. And at this point, we'll just throw some more shade on Graz. And, oh, it's still, that one tile is just problematic. Well, in that case, let's just put forces on the front lines. Cover everyone off and just buckle down. Everyone just buckle down. Because I thought we were going to be getting into this turn, but apparently not. Although Klagenfurt and Bregan are both now free of their previous problematic position. And they are on side now, thoroughly and fully. Everyone who's now friends wants to be a Protestant. And you will give me Linz, Graz, and Sigtuna. We're almost there. We're almost there. We'll take Graz, we'll take Vienna, then we'll talk. And you won't have anything to say that could be damaging. And oh, you still have the battleship over here. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I want to keep some anti-aircraft support for the main army, although I doubt that they have anything worth. Give Austria my regards. Oh, you don't like me. And so the fact that I'm at war with Austria means that you... Right. You like Austria because I'm at war with Austria. Although I think you like Austria anyways. But you're not happy with me, so you're going to talk smack. Which is fine. You can go right ahead. Now we are friends with Brussels. Let's move some ships. Don't see anything dangerous. This is all acceptable. All the ships here can just relax. And this anti-aircraft surface-to-air missile can go and take up a position here, defending the front lines. We'll just knock Graz down a peg again, and we will take it this time, which will get us citrus. There it is, citrus. And we will create a puppet in doing so. And so we will want to begin positioning ourselves for the final assault on Vienna. This is, yes. You just hang back for a little bit. You recommend a citadel there. Well, I'm glad you have opinions. That's a good thing to have. Yeah, I don't know exactly where I want everyone to be for this next move. Aside from sort of in this direction. Is all. We might want to consolidate the line a little bit and organize ourselves before we move into Vienna. Also, we'll be bringing the ships down, so that'll help a little bit as well. But we do have Graz now. So let's see, what does Graz have? Do they have anything interesting? The Cristo Redento! Extra culture and policy costs go down. Excellent! The Eiffel Tower for increased happiness, culture, and tourism. Good. And the Kremlin. So 50% production when building armor units. Well, that's all good stuff then. We get an Austrian Renaissance piece of great writing. We get some more old stuff, not artwork, artifacts. And they also have an airport and a zoo. And many of their buildings did survive, which is good news. It's all very good news. And now we are friends with Brussels because of something. Are we trading with Brussels? I imagine, yes, we're trading with Brussels. That'll do it. That'll do it. We're maintaining a full fleet of trade. Yes, the unhappiness is quite high, but it is being offset a little bit by some of the buildings that we have access to now that we've captured Graz and Salzburg. And our score should be going up nice and quick there. And we've reduced Vienna, or Austria, to 2 of their natural cities and 2 of their conquered cities. And yes, we've connected citrus, so everybody is happy. Well, most people are happy. So let's go ahead and keep moving the fleet. We don't see anything too dangerous going on here. No, this is all good. The fleet is still... Okay, 1 bomber has recovered before we get in place for the siege of Vienna. That's good. The other bomber won't be far behind. So we got 1, 2, 3. So here would be a good place to put some of these machines. Just in front of them will be good places for some of our infantry, including the paratroopers. I mean, at this point they are basically still just infantry. And we'll bring our anti-air support in. And that should provide a protective bubble for all of these guys. You can just heal on up back there, and you can take a defensive stance. This is good. It's very good. We're going to want some more machine guns, but that's not a pressing issue. Not at the moment anyways. So, Wellington has declared war on Maria Theresa because they're so pleased with our citrus that they have joined our empire. Well, not joined our empire, but they've allied themselves with us. And they want to take care of a barbarian encampment and destroy some barbarians who are invading. That's nice. And Zanzibar is pleased, so they are definitely on board with everything we do. Byblos is pleased. They're not quite on board. They're at 60 out of 30, and we need a little bit more to get them on side, and we're not trading with them, so that's not going to help. Ife is thrilled. Good stuff, good stuff. And Monaco. Monaco doesn't want to be friends anymore. They're 31 and it's going down. But that's alright. And we have citrus, so St. Polten likes it. And Graz has been connected to the Empire because, again, we've got all these roads leading to Klagenfurt, which still has its port. So that's good. This is looking acceptable. We're almost in position to begin a full siege of Vienna. And we've just had some Austrian infantry appear. A Greek coup has failed in Wellington. Good, good. I don't think they're actually in a position now to spend money on... No, they can't buy back city-states, so they have to resort to espionage. What are my odds of succeeding in either of those situations? Not good. Alright. Vienna. Where do I want to set up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's probably a good spot. And we'll just move submarine out here. One ship to here. And we'll hit Vienna, or we'll hit the infantry. We'll start on the infantry. So this will be good. And, yep. Good stuff all around. Excellent news. They've taken a bit of a beating. And we'll just bring you out over here, and you can sit there. And the carrier can relax. Now the bombers. Do I want to run the bombers in at Vienna? Maybe not this second, because we haven't really started the full assault. You can relax. Now, one of you can definitely sit here, and you've got shots on Vienna, and you can do some good damage there. You need to move forward to make room for you, and we'll just pull these guys forward with them. And you can take a shot at Vienna, and you will do some good damage as well. There we go. And you can relax, and we can move you forward, and we can bring you in to here in a defensive position. You can relax, and you can move around the outside here. We got a nice little triangle going on here. So front lines, artillery, and the mobile SAM to provide defenses. Air defenses. Although, yeah, they don't have any aircraft around here anymore. And I'm not even sure if they'll have aircraft over here. Does not appear to be that way. So, this is good. There's a caravan. And they begin their first wave, attacking the paratrooper. And they've brought in a battleship. I don't know if I can hit the battleship with anything, or if I have to wait for it to come back out. I know I'm probably far enough away that their battleship can't hit me. Probably. Genghis Khan has declared war on Ur. The last time he declared war on Ur, it didn't go so well for him, but this time might be a little different. I mean, he did take Almaty, frustratingly enough, after I already had to resurrect that city. Have to go do it again. And due to the increased size of our empire, we're going to need a fair few more units to do that with. But let's begin here with a good old-fashioned bombarding with artillery. And the great generals can just relax. We'll get some more damage down here. Good, so let's get the battleships involved, because it's always nice to have the battleships involved. And you can take a shot in here. We should just about get it all the way down. There we go. So let's go to our aircraft carrier and bring in some bombers. That should do enough to Vienna to make them capturable. Yes? Yes. And we can just walk on in. That destroys their battleship. And we capture a capital. And we will puppet it. And then you can heal. And you can move to a safe but aggressive position. And you two can both relax. And you will stay alert. And you don't have to worry about anything. This is all good. And there we go. We have captured Vienna. So if we go to... Oh, not the diplomacy overview. I want to look at the victory progress. So we control one capital that isn't ours. Mongolia controls a capital that isn't theirs. Ethiopia controls a capital that isn't theirs. And Austria controls a capital that isn't theirs. Greece controls 3 capitals that aren't theirs, because they've recaptured Rio, the Ottomans, and Sukhothai. So things are going pretty well. I'm expecting to hear good things from Maria Theresa. Now let's just take a look at what they've got here. So, good number of things survived. Stock exchange, research lab, public schools, markets, banks, all this good stuff. Our happiness has been severely diminished because we have Alhambra. Good stuff. Good stuff. Angkor Wat. That reduces the cost of acquiring new tiles. That's nice. Hagia Sophia. That doesn't do anything for us. Petra. That's actually quite useful. Particularly for Aberdeen, I believe. I believe Aberdeen will benefit from that. The Terracotta Army creates a copy of each type of military land unit you control and places the unit near the city where the Terracotta Army is constructed. Oh, that would have been a very interesting build. That's probably where most of their military came from, is producing that. And, oh, these are actually artwork. These are actually artwork. Okay, so we can do something good with that. And they kept their airport, caravansary, garden, harbor, library, lighthouse, seaport, shrine, stoneworks, watermill, and zoo. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Let's go to the culture board here, because we now have enough artwork. We can probably make that work. So where is Vienna? Here's Vienna. So that's an Ethiopian modern art. We'll put that in there. And a Greek modern art. We might want to swap out the Greek art, because they have to be different eras in civilization. So we have modern, and we have Renaissance. So if we swap out the Greek modern art for something else, we go here, Greek Renaissance art. Oh, that's not art. Yeah, that would work. We'll give you back some of your own art, which you probably don't appreciate much. Yeah, we'll do that. That should see... No, Renaissance. Oh, it's Renaissance. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, and these are... Those are Well, that's art. And that's art. That's not because it needs a bit of everything. Beads, doubloons, beads. Ancient warfare. Hunnic warfare. So that's both Renaissance and ancient. We don't have any more art, do we? No. We've picked up Les Miserables. That's a great writing. We don't really have any special theming buildings for great writing. That's fine. If we go here, we look at influenced by player. Yes, how are we doing here? We are not doing that great. In terms of culture victory, Ethiopia still has control of 2 civilizations that are around. Wow, I'm kind of curious now. Ethiopia, who are you? The Mongols and the Celts, right? And you are very slowly taking over the Huns. You're getting much faster control of everyone else. Right. Everyone in the world is close to winning at something except us. We, the Huns, are in second place for probably most victory situations at this point. That's not the best situation to be in. But let's see what Teresa has to offer us this turn. No. An Austrian submarine was here. And their archaeologists survived the capture. And they've created an aircraft. Okay, well, if there's a submarine, we can find that one pretty quick, although it is disconcerting that I can't see them when I've got my submarine right here. That is very disconcerting. We'll bring you in. We'll move everyone down here towards Linz. This will be fine. Let's bring you down here. Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it, unless that happened somewhere else. Did that happen somewhere else? Nope, that was right there. They slipped right past. You. Here? Nothing? Oh, I have concerns. Let's just take care of these. Oh yes, there are concerns. There are serious concerns. Paratroopers, just heal up. The Salzburg, Klagenfurt can send its units over here to support that. You are ready to roll, so let's bring you back into the fight. What do we got over here? Great Admiral. There's nothing useful you can do. Just hang out. Worker, go improve things. That's a plan. And let's get the great armies rolling. And we'll just keep them safe while we get everything sorted. Oh, that is... Oh, there's some concerns here. Why can't I see the submarine? Oh, significant concerns. Alright, so what's all going on here? As Hong Kong requested, you've successfully connected Silk to their empire. They like that. So we are still on good terms. That's good. Bucharest is pleased with our thing that we've done, and they would like it if we had a trade route with them. Will do. Mongolia is looking for help in their war. Or no, is looking for help in their war against Mongolia. How are you doing in that sense? You're still not under attack, so that's alright. And they're pleased with the silk. Good. We've acquired silk, so New Sarai likes that. Aberdeen likes that. And Aberdeen should see the desert farms producing more food. And we've connected Vienna, so that's good. A great person has been born to civilization. And why do we have access to 9 trade routes? Because that's new. Is that a building in Vienna? Is that because of a building in Vienna? Is that one of these things give a extra trade route? I don't think so. I don't think they've got anything that particularly provides additional sea trails. But what else would make sense? Unless there was something in Graz that I just didn't notice. Don't think so. Don't think so. No. So for some reason we have access to 9 trade routes now, and I don't know why. Was it Salzburg? I'm just like, was there something? Was there something somewhere that made this work? Because I don't know why I have access to 9 trade routes. I didn't finish the technology. I didn't get a social policy. But it was a Bucharest wanted a trade route. So you produce a caravan. No, not a caravan. Cannot construct a trade unit because you are at your trade unit limit. But we can do a caravan. Okay, hold on. If I put you on back on a settler, now I can do a cargo ship. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's entirely going on, but we'll go ahead with this for now. Yes, I do have some concerns. Some slight concerns. As to why that trade route appeared. And will it disappear if I give Vienna back to Austria? Because that could be problematic. That could be problematic, yes. And no, I didn't actually hear anything from Maria. I was expecting her to offer peace again. Because she does that. When she's under attack, she just says, hey, why don't we be friends? And you want to trade to Bucharest. Oh, you want to go to Cape Town? Right. You're still a couple turns out from occurring. Right. You can head towards Vienna. Just relax for now. And we'll just move the submarines to try and keep track of all of this. 1, 2, 3. That should be close enough for the battleships. Yep. Battleships are getting involved. This is good. I have no idea where that submarine went, which is not good. So let's keep our submarines close at hand. You can relax. You can relax. You can relax. You can relax. You can move on up. And actually, if you move over here, then you can get... Can you hit them from here? You can. So, do that. Yeah. You move up here. Good. You move here. You get that move up. And you can go here. You are in range. Yes, you are in range of that city. But that is all right. And you can actually do with being here. Thank you. That will provide everyone with some air defense from the fighter in Linz. This is good. Enemy is near. Enemy is near. Enemy is near. Where? Where? Ah! There's a carrier over here with a fighter. I can't say I'm too concerned because I'm really not. We'll take Linz. We'll send a submarine out to get them. It'll be fine. So you can't move too much just yet. You can go ahead and take a shot on Linz. Take you 2 turns to get in. Take you 2 turns to get in. Well, that's unfortunate. So let's move everyone up. That puts one set. Actually, that would have been the best place for you to be. It is right there. Otherwise... Oh, your fighter's gone. Well, in that case, here. Here is good. And you can actually... Well, you cover them, so you're fine. Yeah, you can relax for a turn. You've earned a promotion. You can take a bombardment too. Now let's head this way a little bit. And we will hunt down their navy. That'll be good. That'll be good. You could hit them again, but there's no point. You can relax. 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 And you can relax. And you can relax. We would like to choose production in Aberdeen. Aberdeen is done doing a solar plant? No, you didn't. You didn't finish building a solar plant. Why are you... Aberdeen, do you have a solar plant? You do! Well, okay. I don't know why the dial's only half filled there, but... Actually, let's just go in again. No? Okay, well... Whatever the reason is, we'll just go ahead and set you back to doing a research. Earn some research. That's good. That's very good. Why are we losing money? A lot of building maintenance. Not a lot of trade. Right. And that whole war that's going on. And you take another shot at the infantry there. And an enemy is near. Well, it's not close enough to hit with the city, so I'm not overly concerned about it. And they only have a fighter. So, we'll send in the machines. We'll see what we can do. I'm not terribly concerned at the minute. There's an upcoming session, units have earned promotions, and we have a cargo ship. And you're going to go to Bucharest, because Bucharest is going to like that more than they know. So before we focus on that, I would like to make sure that this thing sinks. Well, I'm not sure. There it is. There's the submarine. Yeah, you don't have quite the range for it. So you relax. Hold on. These guys will have the range for it. Even from back here. Let's get the submarine first. You're not going to quite have the movement necessary here. Send you around the north side. You can come on down here. You can come around to here. We'll bring you over as fast as we can, and you can come and join them. Now we could attempt to use the airplanes to cause damage. There will be interception from the fighter. Hopefully it goes well. And that takes care of the submarine. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I would very much like to take care of that carrier before making peace with Austria, but capturing Linz doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be peace anyways. You can go into Vienna, swap out with that guy, and I guess you can take a shot into Linz. And then you can go ahead and move in. We'll capture Linz. We will puppet the city. You can relax. You've earned a promotion. You've earned the range promotion. Oh, excellent. Most excellent. I've been waiting for that one. Everyone can chill. Everyone can chill for a turn. Austria is gone. We've removed them from the continent. Austria is now Sweden. Austria is now Sweden. And there's been a war declared from Ethiopia. Ethiopia has declared war on Austria. Good. And Klagenfurt wants cocoa. That's good for you. Dila, what to produce in Dila? I think some research would be good. I think some research would be very good. So let's see how this turn goes. There should be no way that thing can get out of here. No, it ran into the submarine, and then that's movement limited due to that situation. And Alexander's declared war on Maria Theresa. Oh, everyone's getting into the party now that she's kind of on the weekend of things. That's quite significant. And Bucharest appreciates the trade route, which will bump up our position with them. And we've made a city connection, and we'll just do some damage to this here aircraft carrier, removing it from the map. Now, let's move out of Viennese territory. We'll send you back to Graz for now. Who needs orders? You need orders. Well, just relax. Just relax for just a minute. You can actually get quite a ways away. So we'll move you around. We'll move you around. We'll reorganize the defense of the forces and the nation in just like a couple minutes here. And you can heal up. We kept that airport alive too, which is good. You can relax there. You can relax. You can relax. You can heal. You can relax. You can relax. You can relax. Good. And we've established a trade route with Linz via the land bridge. And now we have a land connection via these roads to the entirety of our Austrian colony, which is good. Bucharest, how far behind are we? 24, and we're earning just over 2 a turn, which is good. So Austria, let's negotiate peace. So let's start by saying I will provide you with cities. I will provide you with Vienna. I will give you back your capital. In return, Sigtuna. You can't give me your capital. Well, you can't give me all of your cities. Right. So maybe we need to take this across the ocean. If I'd left you with Linz. If I'd left you with control of Linz, I could have made that swap. I could have left you with Linz and Vienna and traded for Sigtuna and Stockholm. Could have done that. It makes sense. You can't ask them to offer up every city they have. That's a fair deal. But if I got them to trade out Sigtuna for Vienna, could I offer them a number of their cities for Stockholm? Is there any point in that? Is there any point in that? Or can I just send my fleet around and just finish the job? Just go take Stockholm. Go take Sigtuna. There are going to be major penalties at that point. No, none of them like my warmongering. Something to think about in any case. Something to think about. And Greece has announced that it's protecting Wellington. Fair enough. Yeah. I think this might just be a situation of let's just go and get rid of them. Let's end the madness. What could they possibly hope to produce? I don't want to hammer the Swedish cities again. Is all. Let's see here.
Ersätt.
You can't give me the capital. No, I'm gonna have to take it. That is not how I wanted this to go, but that's how it's gonna be. So let's get on the move here. And we will want to keep all of our fleet within earshot of each other, and particularly of our submarines, just to make sure that the waters are safe. And I guess we can get you guys to airport. I believe Bregan has an airport. Do they have to be in the city? Well, you definitely won't be able to float them out immediately, so we'll just leave you there for now, and we'll see if that works. It does. Alright, airlift. Let's get these guys to Aberdeen. Everyone just pile into a location nearby that has the required amenities. Good, good, good. Just relax, just relax. Relax, relax. We will airlift to Aberdeen, and then we will move on Stockholm, Sigtuna. We could just declare war on Ethiopia and then just liberate all of the Aztec Empire while we're at it. Just why declare one war when we could declare all the wars? That is an option, and we've got a great prophet now in St. Polten. We'll go ahead and we'll remove Hinduism from as many places as possible, particularly Vienna. The arts are flourishing in Bucharest. Cool. But that'll be it for that turn. And yes, you are now just offering Sigtuna for peace, which... Nope. That's not going to work. But now we're aware, so if we're going to try and do the same thing to Greece, we know to leave them with one city beside the cities we want them to trade with. That we want to trade for. We got to leave them with at least a city. Although I think there might be something going on here about it being Stockholm rather than Sigtuna being it's the capital. So we might want to leave them with one of their natural cities, because they might make that the capital instead. I'm not too sure. So you've arrived, so we'll move you forward, and you can relax. And you can be airlifted to Aberdeen. Good. And you can be airlifted to the same tile. Good. And you will be airlifted over here. And you will be airlifted over here. And you will be airlifted over here. And are we looking at the Great Admiral? Let's look at the Great Admiral. So I'm definitely going to want to upgrade the Admiral now to in 3 turns here to give them the extra speed, because this is getting on my nerves a little bit how slow I have to move the whole navy for this one admiral. We've got a great... Oh, we can just airdrop you, right? Yeah, let's just airdrop you outside Vienna. That'll work. Why not? We'll just keep moving. The submarines, keep an eye on things. And you can head for here, and you'll join them. That'll do. You can relax, and you can relax, you can relax, you can relax. Right, so Innsbruck. Let's send you into Vienna, because I don't have an airport in Innsbruck. Right? The airport didn't survive here? No. So he's gotta go the long way around. Salzburg and Graz both have units that can be airdropped, but there's no more room in Aberdeen. And we're not gonna need we're probably not gonna need that many mobile SAMs. But you know, it's worth considering. And we'll probably want to move this machine gun to Salzburg as the more important city, or maybe even Graz, but one of them. That'll do for now. This is all good. And Alexander has entered the information era, which I think we are already in, and we're about to get telecommunications, giving us bomb shelters and nuclear submarines. Whew! And we're bleeding money. Absolutely bleeding money. Which isn't great. Is there anything in here that'll make that less expensive? No, nothing in honor. I don't think any of these are going to see a decrease in cost there.
The more we elaborate our means of communication,
Good. So let's move you just up and out of the way, move you over and out of the way, move you over and out of the way, and relax. And you are anti-air, and you are anti-air, but we'll just get you out of the way for now. And you can create a great work of art. Benjamin Britten. Good. And you relax. And you relax. And you will convert the city. Spread religion, Protestantism to Vienna. There we go. And now you will be airlifted to here. And you will be airlifted to here. And our gold has gone up for some reason. And you will be airlifted to here. Nope. Gotta make sure everyone is in the correct position. You get in there. You can be airlifted to here. No. And you can be... Oh, you'll have to be in Graz temporarily. You'll move next time. And let's move the machine gun into Salzburg. Put it on alert. Alright, so let's get the Great Admiral floating along ever so slowly. Everyone just move along. Oh, so slowly. Oh yes, the submarines can receive their upgrades. Well, when we pass through Aberdeen's waterway, we can do that over here. But for now, we need to choose research. At this point, advanced ballistics wouldn't be a terrible idea to go for. So we'll work our way through that through nuclear fusion. That'll do for now. Our deal with Boudica has ended. Is that where we were Is that why we were losing money? Hong Kong is given a new unit. That was the artist, I think. I think that was the artist. Wellington heard the tenets of Protestantism and they would like it. That's nice. And yeah, we have been in the information era for a little while now. So Alexander has joined us here. Not great. I'll be honest with you there. That's not fantastic. Very soon we'll be going in for the vote. We're at 26 to their 34. That's not bad at all. And they still get 8 from previous world leader attempts and from following the world religion. There's a bonus for that. Because of this. Did those borders just move? My eyes playing tricks on me. Are they being invaded? Like, people constantly declare war, but they generally don't seem to do anything about it. But that's been an hour. Just over an hour. So next time we'll do the election, or the Congress meeting to decide on the International Space Station, which we will immediately then put every directly controlled city to work at producing, except Tilscourt, they'll have to finish the cockpit. But that'll happen later. Until next time, have a good one.